Hi everyone, this is D with D's Divine Tarot 411. Today we're going to go ahead with the Celtic Cross reading for the sign of Leo. So Leo, I already shuffled, spoke with Spirit for clarity, insight, and guidance. We're going to jump right into your reading. I know this is going to be an accurate reading because I have a friend, a dear friend, close friend of mine that's like family. She is family, and she lost her man recently. He died of a heart attack the same way my queen did, and in the same room and everything. So she's going through it. Guess what the bottom of the deck card is? The Tower. So a lot of you Leos might be going through something right now, or it could be right now fresh, or it could be coming up soon. This is your fortune card, so it looks like it's happening now or already happened. All in all, this is a tower. It has to fall. It came crumbling down, and this is a decision from Spirit. We have no say in the matter. For whatever karma or for whatever life lessons we need to learn, whatever spiritual curriculum God is trying to teach us, that's why the tower falls. We might be getting signals and signs from Spirit that we need to make certain changes, or sometimes it's just fated, it's destined. Like my queen passed 11 months, it'll be a year next month on 7/30. This is what happened to us, so I know all about it. Our life came to a screeching halt, and this was it. It was over when Spirit said. And I just had to readjust my mind, my thinking, to know it was Spirit's decision. I've been given proof of that in many readings since then, and all my tarot readings since she passed have all hit it on the mark that she was the Phoenix Rising, and she went on to become greater. But this is, so the tower has to fall so we can rise again, and that is the true test. That is the true challenge. That is the true spiritual curriculum. We lose so we can win. So this tower has fallen, and you know, it's time to pick up the pieces and move on. Okay? Next card we got Leo. It's balance. So this is Spirit getting in contact with you, because once this happens, you're out of whack. You don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, you could be completely lost, completely confused, and that's why it's so important to reconnect with Spirit, get in balance with your divine masculine, your divine feminine within, and that's your spiritual nature. Tie them both together, marry them both together, so you can feel complete, whole, and as one, tapped in, turned on to the divine, in alignment and in center with your higher self. And once you feel this way, there's nothing missing. But to go through this, the only way to start to feel good or back in center is to know Spirit did this, and now it's time for you to do your spiritual work and marry within yourself to feel whole again. Okay? Next card we got. Yeah, so this was a spiritual judgment. There was nothing you could do. There's nothing differently that could have happened. Sorry, he's filling up the ice tray. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Looks like he's going to be a while. He has to keep pouring in ice in a small container to fill up a big one. So we'll keep it moving. So this right here is spiritual judgment. So they made the decision that this tower had to fall. Like I said, there was nothing you could do different. You might be going over things in your mind to see if you could have changed anything. No, au contraire, mon frere. This was a decision by Spirit, and it had to happen, okay? So stop beating yourself up. Stop trying to make excuses for what could have been different. Spirit is saying, answer this call, because you have to go on to become greater and do greater things, be it the relationship is over or you're moving on to a new tower, okay? Next card we got, Leo. Wow. The happily ever after card. So a lot of times we feel like we got this, and Spirit will make the tower fall, and you know, it just shows you we weren't here. We might have thought we were here, but Spirit is saying, no, you deserve better, and this is where I want to take you. That's why this tower had to fall. So this is going to be your new life after you heal from this. And that is the judgment call. That is the test for you to pass to get over this. Get back balanced, centered with Spirit, reconnect, so you can get those spiritual downloads and get that spiritual connection, and then you'll be ready for the next stage in your life, which is where Spirit wants to take you to your best life ever, happily ever after. Next card we got Leo. Wow, you even got your Leo card. So this is all about internal strength. When you go through the loss of someone or the loss of a relationship, when the tower falls, you need to be internally strong to get through it. Internally strong means you just put one foot in front of the other. You're going to be peed off. You're going to be sad, depressed. You could be mad at God. You could be mad at the world. But just know, Spirit has your back, and they don't make mistakes. They do what they do because there's a plan. There's a purpose. Hold on. There's a plan. There's a purpose. Spirit has plans and purpose. You want to tell God something funny, tell him your plans. Have you heard that before? Yeah, because it'll bring this on. I've had that happen multiple times since my queen has passed. And I'm here with internal strength with y'all. It takes this to get through this kind of loss. Okay? Next card we got, Leos. Wow, so this is judgment in your favor. This is karma. Whatever's going to happen, Spirit is going to take you here. It might not seem like it now because you lost hugely. Whatever you lost, relationship, a loved one, a path that you were going down, Spirit made it crumble because it's justice. It had to happen. Maybe you guys reached your karmic finish line. Maybe you had a tie with someone and there was a karmic finish line that you had to make right from your past life and this life, and maybe you guys did that work and Spirit is ending it, or maybe it had to come falling down because you deserve better. And this is justice. This is from God. So don't look at this that happened. You might right now because you have to get in balance, and remember to connect with Spirit so you know this was all God's decision. This was Spirit's decision to make that tower happen so they can give you your justice, your true karma, and the best life ever. All right, Leo. Holy smokes. Oh my God. So this was a death. I know for my friend, her boyfriend, he passed. So maybe you guys are going through someone who physically passed recently as well, and that's the hardest thing to get over. But that's the thing that brings us back to Spirit, to make us remember we're in a human form, but our main form is Spirit. And so we go so busybody in the system that we forget about our spiritual nature and our spiritual life. When someone dies, we automatically remember we're Spirit, because we know that spirit that was in our loved ones has moved on or has left their body, and now they're in their spirit form. Well, they're not away from you. They're all around you always. And this is about the death has to come so new life can begin. And it looks like Spirit has a plan for you, a purpose for you. So this is why we lose to win. Okay? All right, Leo. Wow, the 9 of Wands. This is where my friend is. She's ready to give up. She's ready to quit. I know what this feels like. I was right there, same way. I couldn't believe it when my queen passed, but she did. And I had to put one foot in front of the other and live in the moment, one moment at a time. You cannot try to jump from here to being healed. You cannot try to fix yourself. You cannot try to make the pain go away. You have to feel every single tear, every single emotion, anger, being pissed off, being sad, being frustrated, all the way back up to hope. Then you get to joy. And then you move on from this, go to that 10th wand and graduate. That's what this is all about, is a graduation. So this is what you're doing. Once you move on, doesn't feel like it now when you're going through the pain and the suffering, and it just doesn't. But once you get to the other side, you'll be much more grateful, and you get that 10th wand. It's a completion. It's the end of a cycle, and that's where you're going. Next card we got, Leo. Wow. So this could be you feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back, by life, by situations, or by someone. But all in all, this is a means to an end. I see this could be someone around you causing problems for some Leos, but I think this could just be you feeling like you were betrayed by life. But just know, Spirit has its own plan, like I was saying before, and it makes things right. It always makes things right. It always balances things out. This could be someone in your life causing these kind of problems right now, or it could just be you feeling like life betrayed you. Okay, next card we got. Wow. So yeah, like I said, this is the 1111 card. So this is mastery. This is all about getting to the next stage, the we did it, a milestone in your life. So you might not feel like this yet or at the moment, but this is for the whole month of June. So in the summertime coming up, so hopefully you get to experience this feeling for yourself this June and this month, because this is very trying to lose, but like I said, we lose to win. We get back in balance, and then we can get that blessing from Spirit. Okay, next card we got Leos. So this is what I was talking about being like a master of your emotions. This is what it takes. So this is a king of emotions. So he's a master of intelligence. He's very emotional intelligent, and so he is like, he's the one that you go to ask about, how did you heal? How did you get through that, all that pain and anguish? How are you still joyful? Because he does the work. He does the work to go from zero to the superhero within himself. Depression, anger, frustration, hope, balance, joy. That's this dude. So he goes all the way up his emotional ladder. And like I said, it's trying. It'll take you here to do that. You'll want to quit, but this guy doesn't quit. He goes all the way to become the superhero in his own life, and that's what it takes, y'all. Next card we got is the Page. So you might be feeling like this with God, with the universe, with how things turned out, or maybe you just got a boyfriend that brought the tower down. Sometimes it's people in our lives, they cause us problems. They're setting us up in all kinds of ways, and we can't see it now, but we see it later, and then we have to chop them out of our lives, or maybe Spirit did it for us. So all in all, this could be a relationship that had to come to an end because this one wasn't true to the Page, or to the Queen, or to the Empress. But all in all, this has to end. Last card we got. Yep, this could be you, single, living in your garden of abundance, but God is going to change that. He wants you to marry your divine masculine and divine feminine within, so he can bring you your justice, which you deserve. He brought the death to this tower, so you can answer the call. He knows how strong you are. He's very proud of you for getting through everything you did in this situation to fight off and cut out what doesn't serve you in your life anymore. And now you're gonna get what you truly deserve, because you did your work to have happily ever after. It's your fortune. Okay, so God loves you, Leo. Don't think you're by yourself in this. This had to happen, and there's nothing you could have did different. This is your reading. I hope it helps. Please get at me if you need more clarity, insight, and guidance. A private reading. There's a lot of people checking out, but it's all fate and destiny for our better and greater good, okay? So just know this is your life, what you're headed for. It might not feel that way now, but this is what you're headed for, beautiful, and you deserve it. So thank you so much, Leos. I appreciate all of you for your time and attention. I wish y'all the best. Blessings, blissfulness, peace, and love. Bye, y'all.